Before giving Dharma talk, let us pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today I'm trying to teach meditation course. So in the notes we can read what is the purpose of the Dharma. So meditation is one of the parts in the Dharma. So we should go according to the paper. It would be better, I think. So purpose of Dharma, for the purification of beings. So to purify beings, Dharma can help. For overcoming sorrow and limitation, can overcome sorrow, can overcome limitation. For the experience of pain and displeasure, so actually Dharma can overcome every problems in life. Here mentioned sorrow, limitation, pain and displeasure. Only mentioned that for the attainment of the true way or true Dharma, for the realization of Nibbana. Nibbana is, according to Buddhist teaching, there are 31 realms, 31 spheres. Nibbana is beyond 31 realms. So we have an eye, cannot see Nibbana with eye. So in the same way, cannot listen with the ear, cannot smell with the nose, cannot taste with the tongue, or cannot touch Nibbana with the body. Only can reach with the mind. But the mind also need to improve. With the normal mind, we cannot know Nibbana. So if someone practices Dharma, can realize, can understand Nibbana in this very life, not just after death. So in the life also can know. So we should continue to understand those things. So consequence of practice: Sila, virtue, morality. Morality is 5 precepts, 8 precepts, 10 precepts. Those are morality. To be good about bodily behavior and verbal behavior. It is a morality. So it is a very basic practicing. If someone can practice a virtue, morality, bodily and verbal behavior is good. If it is good, that person, what happened? Avaipattisara, freedom from remorse. Freedom from remorse. If someone not good in bodily and verbally, so he may have a remorse. Remorse is thinking like that, I have done wrongly. It is a remorse. Make people not to be happy. Normally, if we have a good morality, we have no remorse. It is very important to be happy in life. We say such a kind of happiness, anavajja sukha, the happiness of no fault. Occasionally, we think ourselves, what kind of person I am. So, if we think ourselves, I have no fault. So, such thinking make people to be happy. So, if we are older, we may think more and more about that. So, because of this, if someone practices morality, can get freedom from remorse, no remorse. So, there is a future life, but some people may not believe. Is it their future life or not? Not so sure for the ordinary people. But if not sure, we have to think. May have, another things may not have. So if we are older, if it may not have, not much problem. If it may have, our morality must be good. So because of this, at least 50% we need to think there is a future life. So if so, trying to be good in morality, it's more safe. So because of this, for those who practice morality, for the next life they are no worry. They can get a better life, believing in that. Although they are old, although they are near to die, they may not worry because of good morality. So next one is delight. Pa-Auk, delight, Dinda joy. So if no remorse, he has joy. Dinda is a small happiness. Satisfaction, something satisfying in life. That is produced by morality. Pity, joy. Joy is this is not Dinda joy, mature joy. So more happiness. Can get a pity. If we have a pity, but gaya, coming down of the body. So if there is a pity, there is a body also coming down. So if someone morality not good, he may have a remorse. If so, he cannot be happy. If not happy, body also not happy, not peaceful. So body also cannot stay peacefully. Some people no need so much things. They can be happy. They can stay peacefully, especially in the older time. More important. Younger time we can enjoy to see something, to eat food. If we are not happy, health also quite good. So when we are older and older, so we cannot enjoy those things to see, to listen, or to eat. So body also have some pains, mostly not feel good. So, but if there is a morality, the mind is good. Oh, I have practiced morality like that. I have been good in life. So at least I can have a satisfaction. So the mind balanced automatically, naturally. Those persons are quite happy. Some old people you may see, although they are old, they can stay peacefully. To see them quite peace. Why? They may have a good morality, good behavior. So sukha, happiness, very near joy and happiness, but a different factor. According to Buddha's teaching, happiness is a feel, joy is a little bit excited. So happiness feeling. So that is a moral. Number one is a morality. The others are the result of morality. So if someone practices morality in the present life, those freedom from remorse, delight, joy, coming down of the body, happiness will help. So concentration is another part. So how to practice morality? So Buddhist, we have usually practicing morality is not killing, not stealing, 5 precepts. Let's say 5 precepts. Not killing, not stealing, not doing sexual misconduct. Sexual misconduct is for the man, not associating with the lady without getting permission from the protectors. Protector means like parents, brothers, sisters, have to ask from them. So for the ladies, if there is a husband, owner, someone owner, so cannot associate with a man. So that is a sexual misconduct. Husband and wife, as a water people, not misconduct. So that is in the 5 precepts. But in the 8 precept, another Abramacharya. Abramacharya is not noble practicing. Not noble practicing means sexual intercourse. That is not noble practicing. Noble people once become practitioner, not do such things. If so, that is in the 8 precept. If practice the 8 precept, even a husband and wife, so not associate like that. That is it. Staying in the practitioner lives. So, if someone practiced daily practicing, if so need to practice, must practice 5 precepts. So husband and wife, okay, not doing just kamesumechachara, not doing sexual misconduct. Another one is a musawara, telling in lie, need to avoid. So it is very important in the practitioner life, must say truth. It is a very basic practicing. If someone dare to say, telling in lie. So the Buddha said, dare to do every evil things. Killing also may dare to do, because after killing he may say, I don't kill. So because of this, if someone don't dare to telling a lie, don't dare do any evil things, because after killing he must say killing. So cannot do evil things. So not to telling a lie is very important for the practitioner life. So because of this, the Buddha teaches his son, a very young boy, not to have a telling a lie. If so, among the good people, among society can stay. Once, because of defilements, sometimes may happen to do some evil things. After happen to do, have to say, oh, I happen to do this. If so, the other senior bandits may give a Dharma talk like that. So happen to do again, have to say again, like that, get a punishment, something. If so, later have ability to control the mind, so can be better. Because of this, the Buddha encouraged the bhikkhus to tell each other among bhikkhus, to do confession each other. to give admonishment each other. By this way, we can control our evil mind. So, that is a telling in line, need to avoid. So, in the 5 precepts, only telling in line have, but in the another name is dujarita, misconduct, also include divisive speech, harsh speech, useless speech, to avoid. So we need to add that. So another thing is not drinking or not using any intoxicants. So that is, if someone take those intoxicants, will have a negligence, may forget to practice. So that is a 5 precept. 5 precept is not the Buddha's law, the natural law. If someone break, either Buddhist or not Buddhist, it is dangerous, doing in danger. So because of this, in the daily life, need to practice 5 precepts. So 8 precept is adding Vikala Bhojana. Vikala Bhojana is not eating afternoon. Afternoon should not eat a main meal. If hungry, juice with the normal water, fruit juice, vegetable juice, make a liquid. Need to drink, can drink. If health situation, some kind of medicine allowed. So like sabbi, butter, ghee, oil, jaggery, honey. If those are cooked, can be something very good one. We call it chetumadu. So can eat in a healthy situation. So normally, if not have a health problem, not being hungry, don't eat afternoon. So it is nowadays researchers says very good for health. We no need to eat too much. So if someone don't eat afternoon, can get up lightly, less disease, less pain. Also, you can wake up early morning in the retreat. That's one of a way to get up early morning. Monks mostly they are not afraid of to get up early morning. Huh? No food in the stomach, cannot sleep anymore. So now each afternoon is until when? Until dawn time. Until like tomorrow, before sunrise, about 30 minutes or 24 minutes before sunrise. And that is according to Buddhist day. According to Buddhist day is from the sunrise or from the 30 minutes before sunrise until next day. 30 minutes or 24 minutes before sunrise. That's one day. One day like that. Not from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Let's say from maybe 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's one day. So because of this, Vikala Bhojana, to practice this, you cannot eat. Get up in early morning after 12 o'clock, something like this. Have to wait until the dawn time. So Vikala Bhojana. Yeah, less disease, less pain, can get up lightly. Body is light. So like a fasting, nowadays a bit famous practicing for the health. So practitioner is not working hard job, mostly sitting or meditate or walking. So those people to stay without eating in the afternoon is better. If someone do hard work, may need to eat, but the practitioner lives may not need to eat. So next one is Nacha Gita, like that, dancing, singing, playing music, listening and seeing those entertainments, using perfume, beauty, need to avoid. It is not practitioner. It make the mind to forgetful. So that is a small amount of evil things. In the daily life, in the worldly life, the Buddha may not prohibit. The Buddha only mostly encourages to practice 5 precepts in the daily life. But if someone wants to stay in the practitioner lives, or once a week, or once a week, if so, occasionally need to practice 8 precepts. That is like saying washing the hair. 1 week, 1 time, you may need to wash your hair. Because the daily life you are working, earning economy is mostly the mind not clear. So you need to wash every week. Practice a precept. Stay in the monastery or meditate. Reflect the good things. In this way, need to clear up the mind. If so, those people can stay in the worldly life quite peacefully. For the future life also can get better life. So next one is Ojjasena Mahasayana. To avoid higher place and luxurious place. Like sitting in chairs, some chairs are decorated with many pictures like dragons, tigers. Once you sit, you may think yourself, am I king? Something like this may produce pride. It is no good for the practitioners. In the same way, very strange, wonderful carpet, decorated many beauties, so need to avoid. So something need to be careful is cotton, not cotton, how to use cotton wool inside, like a pillow put inside the cloth. Such kind of seat cannot sleep. Pillow okay, but cannot put into the under the body. So about the sofa or cushion, it is okay. It is okay means in the Buddha time not have such a thing. Not yet laid down rule about that obvious rule. So another thing is nowadays in every place you go, like in a car, in the aeroplane, those things you may find. It is a very difficult job to avoid. So although it is difficult, if you really have a direct teaching, like a cotton wool, everywhere, the bandits may avoid. But so far, not have a direct teaching. So it is very impossible to avoid. Because of this, nowadays senior bandits don't avoid those things. So it is a precept. Yeah, that is it. We say sila in Bali, virtue, morality. If we practice that, we will have freedom from remorse, delight, joy, coming down body, happiness. Because of this, sometimes we go to meditation retreat, people report, oh, here is a very peace. Very peace. Not because of just a secluded place, because of practicing. Everybody practice. If so, each other very believable. I believe in you, you are not telling lie. Like that. So in the working place, in some society, we are not believe like this. Like if someone earning money, someone say you, it is correct or not. So you not believe each other, something like this. So in a good society, no have. Sometimes we may quarrel something. We may have hatred each other little bit, but we believe each other. He don't dare to do evil things. he may not telling lie. So he was not telling lie. We believe each other. So we are practicing 5 precepts, 8 precepts like this. Because of this, if you go there, mostly for some people report very peace. The mind is a peace. So that is the way to have a peaceful mind. So to get so to practice these things, just you need to decide. I will practice 5 precepts or 8 precepts a day. So until the dawn time, you can do in front of Buddha also. You can do and will practice. Mostly Buddhists, they come to their respective bandits and take the precepts. Because you are taking from the bandit, respective bandit. If something happens, you have a strong believing. Oh, I should not break my morality. I'm taking from respective bandits, like that. So can get strong faith. Okay, today how to take a precept. At the same time, let's take a precept. How to recite. Repeat after me. To take a 5 precepts. Bande Tisaranena Saha Pancha Silam Dhammaya Chami Anogahan Gadawa Silande Cha Me Bande Dudiyambi Aham Bande Tisranena Saha Pancha Silam Dhammaya Chami Anogahan Gadawa Silandeta Me Bande Tatiyambi Aham Bande Tisranena Saha Pancha Silam Dhammaya Chami Anogahan Gadawa Silandeta Me Bande. The meaning of this stanza and this words is I request 5 precepts together with the 3 refuges. Venerable, out of compassion, please give me 5 precepts like that. So requesting morality, recite 3 times. Usually, in a Buddhism, if something will request, usually do 3 times. After that, Pandit say, Yaman Wadami Damure Ta. If one person, Yaman Wadami Damure Hi. If so, the meaning of that is, please recite what I recite. Means repeat after me. So at that time, the practitioner have to say, Ama Bande. Bande is Venerable. Ama is yes. Yes, Venerable. Or yes, sir. So I will say, Yaman Wadami Damure Ta. Okay. So next time, next sentence. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. 3 times. That means pay homage him, Arahato, the worthy one, Sama Sambuddhasa, well self-enlightened one. So, Arahat, the worthy one means he is worthy of respect because of good morality, good concentration, good wisdom. Sama Sambuddhasa means Sama is well, Sam is self, Buddha is no. Well, self, no. Means no, who know by himself well. So well means is some people know but wrongly, so not rightly. So he knows Dhammas rightly. By himself means without teacher. Next one is the Blessed One. The Blessed One is Bhagawa. Bhagawa have many meanings. Mainly he has a lot of good karma accumulated in the past. So that is paying homage, the teacher, Buddha. Continue next, taking in 3 refuges. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. It is called taking in 3 refuges related to belief or faith. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Gacchāmi is approach or associate or know. 3 meaning defined in a commentary. So I approach to the Buddha as a refuge. Buddha is who teaches Dharma. I approach to Dharma as a refuge. Not just as a friend, parents, teachers, as a refuge. Refuge is a very, very strong approaching. So those person cannot be wrong like that. So Dharma means some kind of attainment. If someone practice, he can get. If someone practice according to Buddha's teaching, can get. So 4 Magga, 4 Phala, Nibbana, that is what we call it Dharma. So I approach to the Sangha as a refuge. Sangha is who have improvement already by practicing Dharma. So like a bhikkhu group. So those persons are always right, not wrong anything. So not have a wrong action, bodily, verbally, and mentally. So that is the Sangha. So recite 3 times. It is believing. If someone believe like this, his karma is high. So according to spiritual beings, those people's karma is very high, like that. So if someone believe like this, they respect Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So some evil spiritual beings cannot catch easily. So some of people have they encourage some evil spiritual beings to go into the body. So the person become unconscious. Have to say, have to walk according to bad spiritual beings like this. So if someone pay respect to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha regularly, those people cannot encourage evil spiritual beings to go into the body, cannot lose consciousness. So because of their karma is very hard like that. Normally, if someone pay respect to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, good devas are nearby, like that. Powerful devas are nearby, that can protect him. So because of this, evil devas cannot be near. So because of this, if you want to be high up in your karma, good karma, need to pay respect to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, need to reflect in mind. If so, as a karma, it is good. For example, if you have bad dreams, so some bad dreams are the sign of future events. Mostly early morning, near to wake up, may dream like that. So suddenly wake up. It is very possible to be correct. So if it is bad, so yeah, you may need to use your wisdom and effort not to have like this. As a karma, if you want to be high up, you need to pay respect to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. You need to reflect the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha's quality. If it is possible not to have such events, so may not have. So because of this, whenever we practice 5 precepts, 8 precepts, we take together with the 3 refuges. So according to Buddha's teaching, if we compare 3 refuges and 5 precepts, 3 refuges is higher than 5 precepts, 8 precepts. Because in the Dakhinavibhanga Sutta, you may know about the receivers. If someone offer the one with the jhana attainment in the outside of the Buddha's dispensation, outside of the Buddha not appear. In those time, some people practice concentration, called jhanas, but they don't take 3 refuges because they don't have 3 refuges at that time. So if someone offer those people, if another one offer the one with the 3 refuges, although not have a morality, for example. So the one who offer 3 refuges person is higher karma, like that. So because if someone believes Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, it is possible to practice morality, possible to practice concentration, possible to get liberation, Nibbana. Especially, at least, in the Buddha's dispensation, if you believe Buddha, at least you do kusala, you can wish this may this merit be for the supporting cause of Nibbana, liberation. It is a very beginning point of practicing to get Nibbana. Because you do kusala, you aim to have this. It is very important. Very beginning point. Everybody can practice. So, if something you wish, it is possible to get. Everything you want to get, the first step is you need to incline to get that. If you have an inclination, later you will get. So when that karma produces human deva life, you want to learn Dharma, you want to get liberation. Some people, knowledge is good, have properties, no need to earn, but no interest to practice Dharma. Maybe they may have done good deeds, but they never wish to get liberation. Nibbana is like nothing, don't want to get. So sometimes they think like this. So because of this, in the Buddha's dispensation, if someone believes Buddha Dharma Sangha, so it is better than like a 5 precept, 8 precept. So if together with the 5 and 8, it is very nice. So at that time, the Bande, after that, have to say, Tisrana Kamana Pripona. It is complete with the 3 refuges. So at that time, people say, Ama Bande. Yes, Bande. So, next one. Repeat after me. Panadi Bada Veramani Saikhabadam Samadhiyami. Samadhiyami means I undertake. Saikhabadam is precepts refraining from. Saikhabadam is precepts refraining from. Panadipada is killing. So I undertake precepts refraining from killing. So avoid killing. Next one. Adena Dana Veramani Saikhabadam Samadhiyami Kamesu Mechachara Veramani Saikhabadam Samadhiyami Musawada Veramani Saikhabadam Samadhiyami Surameraya Majjapamadatthana Veramani Saikhabadam Samadhiyami Vidame Bonyam Asawakayam Vahan Hotu Vidame Bonyam Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu. This 2 sentences is may this merit bring to the destruction of defilements. May this merit be supporting cause for Nibbana. That is the aspiration. That is the fast practicing to get Nibbana. Just inclination. So whenever you do good deeds, you should incline to get a liberation. It is a practicing. So after that, Bande say, Tisaranena Saha Bancha Silandaman Sarukankato Abamadena Sambadeta. Trying to be complete with the mindfulness to practice 5 precepts. At that time, people say, Ama Bande. Yes, Venerable. Yes, sir. Like that. So that is the taking precepts, practicing. If you practice 5 precepts in the present life, you will freedom from remorse. Although there is a life or future life, or there is no future life, so no need to worry. Delight, joy, coming down of the body, happiness. Then samadhi, concentration. So morality is just to control body and speech. Most of people may understand bodily bad deeds, mental verbal bad deeds, but thinking also we have good and bad. Good, have a good thoughts, have a bad thoughts. Even thinking, actually, we cannot think. Whatever we to think, we have to choose how to think, how we should think. That is we may call meditation. Meditation is, if we say shortly, thinking improperly, or taking the right object. So it is can practice any times, because if you are waking, always you are thinking something. So we control thinking. What kind of thinking we should have? So what kind of thinking you have? Do you notice yourself? So yeah, meditation is thinking something. We say in another word, yoniso manasikara, proper attention or wise consideration. So easy to understand, may say thinking properly. Although you are set in some way, you are directing the mind to think what I should think. So if you are sitting in the aeroplane, still have a job. So no waiting in time. If you can do, you can manage your mind. So like getting money. If we value our thoughts, if we can think rightly, that is getting wholesome deeds, wholesome karma. So no problem where you are. Yeah, only you may have difficulties if other people talking too much. So quietness, no problem. We can think rightly. So as long as we can think rightly, it is doing jobs or getting a benefit. So meditation is to practice like this. But there are two kinds of meditation. One is concentration. One is wisdom. So concentration practicing we call samatha. Samatha. Tranquility. Some translation tranquility. Wisdom practicing is vipassana, insight. So concentration is instead of understanding much, having power to keep the mind on one object, to focus on right object for a long time. That is a concentration. So 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, you can keep your mind on the right object. So that is what we call concentration. So if someone have concentration, the mind is peace, calm, happy, happy in the present life, also can have a good life. If you develop even like a psychic power, can get such a practicing have in the Buddha's teaching. So mainly we practice concentration to be foundation of vipassana insight. So concentration, number one benefit is it can stay in present life happily. Like some ascetic, they stay in the forest. They are human. They want to be happy. Without happiness, they cannot stay. So how they can get happiness? By concentration. So focus on one object, they are happy. Not seeing, not listening, not eating anything, sitting quietly, but happy in mind. So that's the things you need to be happy. Only quiet place you need. So more possible to be happy. So for those of us, no need so much things, just enough food, enough clothes to wear. So dwelling place also just something for health. Okay, if so, you can be happy. So so can get happiness in the present life. Can produce psychic powers. Nowadays maybe less, but some people, some psychic power they can get. For example, seeing past lives and many lives. So if you see many past lives, that is a kind of history of the human or beings. So those people are understanding more than others about their life. So some are seeing present object also, although it is near or far, they can see. Some people admit, even nowadays. So in the ancient time, flying in the sky, sink into the earth, like that, walking on the water, so they can practice, and they can do. So the Buddha say, I cannot see the flexibilities You cannot see anything except mind, except a tamed mind, which can do everything, like that. So, if someone can tame the mind, whatever he want to get, he can get. Like Arhantas, some Arhantas stay the Himalaya mountain, come to the people to get food. So, in the same, if so, it would be good. Huh? You come to Singapore to eat food only. I'd rather go and practice. Huh? So, yeah, we are doing jobs. Why we do jobs? To get something what we want to get. So, taming in the mind also, if it is improve, the same. So, taming in the mind also something to get something we want to get. So, but the mind is more. The Buddha say, I cannot see anything except the mind, which is very flexible to do whatever we want. So, that is made by concentration, another benefit of concentration. So, but here mentioned concentration. After that, Yatha Buddha Jnana, knowing and seeing truly. That is go into the Vipassana practicing. So Vipassana practicing is about our body. Must know what is it, what kind of materiality we have, bodily things, physical things. We need to know what is a man, what is a woman, how we produce the sound, how we shake hand and legs, how we go. Because we have many funny actions. So, about the materiality, we have to know. Mentality also, we have to know. When we are happy, when we are sad, when we see, when we listen, like that. So, everything, when we sit, when we get up, who manage this, something. Have to understand, have to take out part by part to understand about the body. So a few days ago, when I was in Vietnam, so one of meditator asked, so according to Buddha's teaching, this body is just a nama rupa, mentality, materiality. He said, if so, who meditates? Who conduct a retreat? Something like this. He asked. So I said some examples. So like a guy is driving on the road. Adult people understand how to walk, but a child may think there is a being inside. So if so, adult people have to take out part by part. Or every school or everything have to take out. If you may understand there is no being inside. So in the same time, in our young time, have a radio play. So radio, very small things. It is very funny. Sometimes singing, sometimes talking. So playing music, different kinds come out from the radio. So at that time, the cat going around besides the radio. Maybe he may think there is a being inside. Maybe mouse or something. So, if someone knowledge is enough, we think like this. There is a being. About the body also, we are very funny. So, like a man, like a woman or something. Sometimes speaking, talking, sometimes angry, sometimes happy. So, this body, many functions produce. So, if someone is not knowledgeable, so we occupy, this is me. This is a kind of being. So, Vipassana practicing is like, have to take out everything. No, physically, just in mind. You may afraid of, physically take out his hand, put another leg, put another. It is also possible one of if this body make part by part not useful anymore, cannot think own body. But in mind, when we speak, when we move, when we see, how to understand, how to be happy, how to be sad, everything we need to understand about this body. So if we understand, we may not occupy. This is a me. This is a being. So if we think it is a me or mine, it is a being, it is not correct. If not correct, not beneficial. Because later we show own nature. At that time we said, like a sickness, although we don't wish. If a me or mine should be according to my desire, I want to be young always. I want to be healthy always. I don't want to die. If this body follow according to my wish, can say this is my property, this is mine. Like this cup, my cup, nobody will come take. I can buy any times. Whatever I want to do, I can do. But this is other's cup, and if I can buy, this is mine. Later will come and take. I will cry, something like this. So related to other conditions. In the same way, this body is related to many conditions. Although we want to be healthy, now air going is no good. We're sick easily. So food we eat no good. Will harm this body. So only this body is dependent on conditions, not dependent on me. Because of this, cannot say mind property. Mind property, if we think, should be dependent on me. According to my desire, should be. If so, no problem, you can occupy. So nobody will come and take. So, but the body's nature is not like that. One day we will lose. No, like a healthy. So not so sure tomorrow, something like this. So at that time, if we can accept already, no problem. No problem. We may not worry. We may not cry. So even the one who know Dharma and not know Dharma, not the same. Aging is the same. Someone may cry, someone not cry. Sickness is the same. Someone still can peaceful, can calm down his mind. Someone cannot calm down his mind. In the same way, encountering problems. The same problem encounter, but someone got angry, someone not get angry. Based on understanding Dharma and not Dharma. How to think about your body, like that. So, that is a Vipassana practicing. Vipassana practicing is have to know truly, true nature of our body. So, if so, to be better life, we can manage, trying to change conditions. But although we trying to change conditions, some conditions are out of control. We cannot control. If so, we have acceptance knowledge. So, less worry, less sorrow, may not cry easily, although very difficult problems we have. So, if we really improve in Dharma, really see the nature of Dharma, the nature of a body, so those of us are not connected with the world. Anything happen in the world, not affect him, not affect him. Nobody can do him to be disappointed, to get angry. So very good. So for the normal people, once the weather is hot, some people got angry easily. Something like this. So that is a Vipassana practicing briefly. Concentration is just a power of mind to keep the mind on one object for a longer time. Vipassana is with a concentrative mind, have to see part by part of the body. So now, if someone have a concentration, the mind is bright, sharp. What you want to think, can think quickly, can stay longer time. If so, that Vipassana knowledge become high. Because you can focus this, you can keep a longer time without losing concentration. So Because of this, if someone have a concentration, next step is knowing and seeing truly. He will know truly, he will see truly, especially about the body in the other world. So next one, if know and see truly, what happened? That is know and see truly is tender vipassana. Disenchantment. Disenchantment is a strong vipassana. If you know, see truly, have a disenchantment, unhappiness, some kind of unhappiness appear in mind. Unhappiness is before you are occupied, this is a mind body. Now you are thinking, no, mind body, like that. So if so, you may not be happy in the beginning point, because you like losing something. Even the 4 elements, some people practice. After practicing, I don't feel anything about the body. Like that. Previously, you are thinking radio is a kind of being. Later, people take out something part by part in front of cat. Later, cat said, no being anymore. So cannot occupy like that. In the same way, this body also, if you know truly, like no me, no mind, so process are working. So beginning point, you have like a disenchantment, unhappiness, like a little bit boring, nothing or something like this. So after that, what happened? Viraga, dispassion. Dispassion is a report to Mecca. So once you see, you Mecca state, dispassion is about the body, no attachment. Previously, we attach too much. We want to see, we want to listen, we want to support, want to be healthy so much, want to be young so much. Some people want to be young, have to prepare a lot, very busy. But the body reacts differently. Ora, very cruel. Have the good medicine, good food, the best food, find and eat to get to be healthy, to get healthy. But reactions become different. Ora, more weak, later will die, like that. So that is one nature, very obviously we can see, but not yet mature. So Vipassana is trying to see true nature. If one's trying to see true nature, have a dispassion. Dispassion is totally no attach to the body. Still doing that person, still doing causes of the body, may eat regularly, but no more than that. For example, eating food also, which is the nutritious only will eat. Not because of taste they eat, to sustain the body only. In the same way, seeing and listening, every movement is according to benefit he move, not because of attachment. So that is a dispassion, no attachment. Also at that time he see another state, like we call it Nibbana. So if we totally no attach this body, we can go beyond this body, beyond life. That is what we call it Nibbana. He can take that object. Once he can take that object, the other side is very obvious. The other side is no rising, no perishing, no cause and effect. This side is have a cause and effect. So this side is suffering, this side is peace. So he understands very well. If so, have this passion. For example, some country very suffering, many war or something like this. But if you stay own country, you don't know it is a suffering. Once you got a peaceful country, so you understand about your country. Oh, not peaceful, something like this. At that time, really understand. In the same way, if as long as we cannot see another state about this body is like okay, something like this. So this passion at that time, and the meditator can see like beyond the life, which is very peaceful. At that time, more understanding about the life. So next one is Vimukti Jnana Dassana, knowing and seeing Here, this passion actually, knowing and seeing Vimukti. Vimukti is a freedom. Knowing and seeing freedom. So that is after getting in this passion, he reflect again. Oh, what is my mind? What is this object? So that is a knowing and seeing freedom. Freedom from about life. If there is no life, there is no suffering. Because of this, in the purpose of Dharma, for overcoming sorrow and limitation, for the disappearance of pain and displeasure. So if you don't attach your body, or you don't have a body, you don't have a life, how can it be sorrow? How can it be limitation? In the same way, pain and displeasure will not have. Because you can go beyond the life. So mainly Buddhist idea is if there is life, there is a suffering. So if you want to be peace, truly need to go to beyond, until beyond. So beyond means that some people may think like suicide, not like that. Although you suicide someday, next life will have. That is no solution. Even a bad life like that. Trying to understand this body about the cause and effect. If you stop cause, no effect. Like a candle light. If you want to stop a candle light, try not to support wine. As long as you support wine, you will have a light. So Buddhist idea is trying to find out the cause, stop the cause, if so no more life. So no more pain, displeasure, no more sorrow, no more limitation. It is very sure, if there is a life, there is a suffering, like our life. Humans are good, people say, but we have to sorrow, not healthy, older and older, weak and weak, later may die. That is what we don't like. Also, we have many relatives in a young time. Grandma, grandpa, uncles, fathers, mothers. So, very happy. But slowly they take up away from us. So, after 40, 50, no more grandma, no more grandpa. Later, no more parents, no more uncles, like that. Actually, very sad. If possible, we don't want to be like this. So, Buddha's teachings are possible. So, to be free from those situations. So, because of this, life is very sure. If you want to have life, you need to get suffering, at least some amount. Illness, sickness, death. Some amount means actually illness, sickness, death is very suffering. The other, you earning money, have to worry about the children, is not so much suffering. You can face the other side. For example, children sick, you can enjoy the other life. But body sick, you cannot face the other situation. So old and death. So bodily is more pain, more pain. So although people know something you encounter is very small problems. Later, sick, old, those are very big problems. And dying, after dying, where you go, don't know, like that. So, which kind of family you will meet, dog or cows or humans, not so sure. So very worried actually. Those situations are very worried. So whoever have life, have those suffering. So if you want to stop suffering totally, you trying to understand about the life, trying to stop cause. What cause we have. So main cause is avijja, ignorance, not knowing truly. That is the main cause. If you know truly, so that is stopping life. So vipassana is trying to know truly. If trying to know truly, no more attachment. If no more attachment, although we do karma, no becoming karma. So karma is need to have attachment, need to have action. So vipassana practitioner, if mature, action only have, but no attachment. So cannot become, after passed away, no more life, like Arahanta. So, knowing and seeing this freedom, after the Anubhada Prinnibbana, cessation of 5 clinging aggregates. 5 clinging aggregates is this body, if we say easily, after passed away, everything ceases, stop. So, at that time, overcoming sorrow, limitation, so the disappearance of pain, displeasure, like that. So realizing of Nibbana. So that is a sequence of practicing. Yeah, I announce it like this. Oh, Nibbana is nothing. Final goal is nothing. Some people may think don't want to get. Do you want to get? Huh? Do you have anyone? Don't want to get Nibbana? Huh? Some people want to hear Nibbana is nothing, don't want to get. Yeah, to want to get Nibbana is about the life, how you understand. As long as one thinking life is happy, literally far from Nibbana. But later you will suffer more. Cannot be happy anytime. The body of nature will show soon, actually. Will show soon. Once I wake up, I have to clean face like that. If for the other people, we may not do like this, surely. Because of so much attachment to the body only, we have to wash the body, we have to eat what we want, like that. So, but body actions, reactions, mostly something we don't want to get. Like that. So, Buddhist idea is about the life, thinking like suffering. Thinking is suffering. Life is suffering. So, if so, it is possible to go beyond. So, next one, the 5 benefits of morality. With morality, one gets much wealth because of the strength of mindfulness. So morality is in the Buddha's teaching, not only Nibbana, the Buddha recommend. Some people don't want to get liberation. Okay, if you are happy in the life, what kind of thing you want to get? For example, human life, or Deva life, or Brahma, or even animal, which animal life you want to get. It is possible. Have a way to get. Have a way. So, for example, now many people trying to earn money, wealth. So, benefit of morality is one gets much wealth because of strength of mindfulness. So, morality can produce wealth. That is one cause. So, righteously. Some people think if a practice morality cannot work. Then, if so, society is a bit bad. Society is bad. Should be, if someone morality is good, should get more wealth. But still, some of people have, because of morality, they get more wealth. More wealth means one of us in Yangon, one that selling the cakes. So many people believe him. Because of long story, he joined many good association. Even workers say some kind of cake expiry. The workers want to sell, but he not allowed to sell. So now he, a few years ago, starts like a mango fruit. So mango fruit is organic. People believe it's a mango fruit organic. No certificate he need to have. Certificate, believe him more than certificate, more than government. So the whole Yangon city, most of people know about him. So no one recommend his fruit is organic. He himself say the organic. People believe because of morality. Yeah, morality one is sometimes in the beginning point encounter some difficulties, but after a few times all people know, start to spread. Those people are rare in the world. So after everybody know, his work is working well like that. So in the same way, bhikkhus also the same. Bhikkhus also have a moralities, but some kind of morality some bhikkhus not believe. If you practice, if you not have money, you will encounter difficulties like that. They don't believe. Yeah, in the beginning point may have. You need to have a good association, good teacher. Stay in a good society. If you stay in a good society, morality is very valuable. So, because of this, one gets much wealth because of strength of mindfulness. One has a fame that spreads far. Yeah, if morality is good, many people say he is good like that. One dares to approach any crowd with a smiling face, like as thieves. Don't dare to go anywhere. Some audience you don't dare to go. So if someone not steal, not kill, or not morality is good, every audience he can approach with a smiling face. One dines without delusion. No need to think about the future life. No need to delude. So mindfulness also have, because of not doing evil things, the mind is clear. Even near that moment may not be so forgetful. So thinking about the future lives also no need to worry. So dines without delusion. It is very important. We stay in this life is very limited. Now like 40, 50s, only left 40, 50 only. As a human, as a knowledgeable person, for this life, no need to worry so much. We'll finish it soon. So more focus for the future life. It is a long time, long samsara. So for this life, we are adults. For the normal people, not so much difficult. Not so much difficult. How to stay, we can know. If you don't know, come to our meditation center, stay and eat and meditate. So very easy, huh? So because of this, we need to consider about the next life, about the dying. So trying to have a good morality. One attains heavenly lives after passing off the life. So it is very, very good. So some people do have a happiness in life just earning money, but earning money is not for future life. Within 4 years, you can be rich, you can be happy. So after 4 years or 40 years or 50 years, if you want to be rich, you must have a morality like that. Because of this, noble person's wealth, normal people's wealth are not the same. Noble person's wealth is faith, wisdom, morality, effort. They earn such kind of money. Such kind of money is useful in this life, in the future. Like some kind of dollar, single dollar also can use in any country. Not Myanmar dollar maybe. So better money you need to have. So in the long samsara, in the 31 realms, which kind of money is using? Like faith and right, cause and effect. So efforts, wisdom, understanding, karma and karma result, morality, those money using in the 31 realm. Wherever you go, can use that money, you can be rich. Single dollar is only in this world only. So like this, they understand. If they have a faith, they understand the karma and karma result. They can manage about the life. So those are noble persons' property. Sila is one of that. So 5 benefits of anapanasati. That is a concentration practicing. Today I want to teach anapanasati to produce concentration. Among many methods, we will choose a breathing meditation. So special benefit of breathing meditation is what? Tranquility and peacefulness. So those people are very peaceful because this is a main point. Breathing is the sign of your mind. If your mind angry, the breathing is a shusha something. Very strong, like that. Someone you see something heavy sight. He thinking deeply in mind. Heavy sight. If you saw someone, if so, he in his mind may have difficulties. So if you see movies, so director take photo those things. Means breathing is a sign of our mind. So if your mind is peaceful and calm, breathing is slow, gentle, like that. So because of this, if someone practice breathing meditation, tranquility and peaceful. Next one is a superior meditation object, pleasurable to practice, unlike Asubha Bhavana. Asubha Bhavana is a dead body, practice fallenness like that. So Anapana is a bit gentle, dead body. If you trying to see, you may afraid. The smell may be bad. So Anapana is okay. Wherever you go, will be with you. So because of this, a superior meditation object, very horrible to practice. No need to prepare the object for the meditation, unlike a kasina. Kasina meditation is like some kind of white color, have to put in front. You have to bring. If people ask, what is that? It is difficult to answer. So breathing meditation, you no need to bring. You do always together with you. Other people may not ask, what is that? So next one is causing one to live happily. So can stay happily. Absorption produces happiness, especially. So if your mind is disappointed, unsatisfied with something, if so, stay with the breath meditation. Can be happy. Surpassing unwholesomeness quickly. So if unwholesomeness arises within you, so some method people teach to count, breathe 1, breathe 2, like that. Yeah, it is correct. One of practicing. So can remove it quickly. How does one practice anapanasati? Environment, secluded place, forest, foot or tree, like that. So the others are similar. I must skip. Posture. Posture is sitting in meditation, crossing in leg. Keep your hand on the lap and or on the knee. Upper body, keep it straight. Sit comfortably. So object is where? Object is here, above the nose, above the on the upper lip, on the nose trim, only here. You should not note into the hole. You should not aware here and there. Only this area, always. This area is very sure, only here. So try. Mindfully, you should breathe in. Mindfully, you should breathe out. Normally, you breathe in out, but you don't try to know. Now, by knowing, you should breathe in. By knowing, you should breathe out. So number one method today I will teach is a counting method. Breathe in, breathe out 1. Breathe in, breathe out 2. So cannot be less than 5. Cannot be more than 10. More than 10, you may interest in numbers instead of breathing. Less than 5, very narrow, the mind may struggle. After that, come back again. Breathe in, breathe out 1, like that. Usually we count until 8. So 1 to 8. After that, 1 to 8. like that you can practice. So now you can try practically. We have a few minutes. So sit crossing legs. Keep your lap on the hand, on the lap or on the knee, which is comfortable for you. After that, keep your upper body straight. By knowing, you should breathe in. By knowing, you should breathe out. Then you can count. Breathe in, breathe out. 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. Until 8. We will share merit. Repeat after me. So after sharing merit, if someone have appointment and want to go, can go. If some people have a few questions to ask, can left behind, ask me. So we will do sharing merit first. For those some people have a appointment. Idam me bonyam asawakayam Wahan hotu idam me bonyam Nibbanasa pachayo hotu mama bonya bhagam Sabba sadanam bhajemi Tesabe me samam bonya bhagam Lavandu sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Meditation time, we got attachment to the breathing. Sometimes got joy at time. How do we overcome this problem?
Attachment?
To the breathing.
Breathing.
Yes.
Yes, attachment to breathing is there is no attachment. There is we call a desire. Desire to have that object. So that is called chanda. Chanda in the kusala mind. Normally there is no object to attach, because we understand that it is beneficial. We want to get. So that is a knowledge. Because of understanding that by knowing and breathing, it is beneficial. So wanting the beneficial object is we call desire. So desire is a chanda in Bali. So that is a kusala mind.
The mind will be unstable. That's another one.
The mind
will not become.
Not become. So this something. Desire is so much effort, so much excited. It is no good. It is should be limited. Need to balance with the other factors. So, like some people want to get something very urgently. So it is not possible. So according to own ability to get something, need the time. For example, if I want to speak in Chinese, at least I may need to have some amount of time, maybe 1 year, or 6 months, or like that. But some people are hoping or must be within 1 month, something like this. Trying too hard, later body become tired. Body not alone to do like this. So, if a body is normal, it must be 6 months, like that. So, Sometimes you rest, sometimes you take that object. So even in sitting in time, you sit 1 hour, 2 hours after that rest. You cannot do because of very much desire. 3 hours, 4 hours. Later you suffer like that. So although it is right, beneficial, we need to know our limit. Even in eating good food, we need to choose a good food. But it is good. We eat more cannot. So according to limit, have to eat. So that is not because of object, because of person not knowing own limit. Okay. If you did not have a question.